Yo!
Hey!
We're there.
Yo,
We're in.
what's good?
What's
There.
going on? We're there. We're there.
Come on, G.
Major players in the building, sponsored by McDonald's.
Yeah.
McDonald's. Today is a fancy day.
Got my juice there.
I got my food there, my water.
Okay, GG.
Man's got their beverages there.
Ready?
You know, I have a fear of holding drinks near my computer.
Definitely.
Most people do, to be fair.
That's why you gotta have the cup. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With the lid and the straw.
But even with that,
Got you,
you
man.
know, if it slips out your hand, boom, splash. All
No,
over the
this
floor.
one is.
Oh,
this
the proper
one
thing.
holds. Yeah,
Yeah.
screws on. Proper thing, fam.
You get me?
Man, that retro.
Come on, combo. What's good?
What's happening, bro? Yeah. Let me wake up. Your boy face is
Man
tired.
flexing. I see man flexing.
Who, me?
Yes.
Your boy face is tired, man.
You say tired, yeah? 5 watches, 5 thumbs. Come on. Thank
Come
you.
on. You get me?
That's what we
What's
like.
good? That's what we like, man.
Come
Yeah.
on, G. What's my name saying today, though?
What's my name saying? What's my name telling me? First of all, before we start doing that, how are you, man? You man good? How are you?
Yeah, bro. Couldn't be better right now. What are you saying?
Not too bad, not too bad. Retro, combo retro. How are you, bro? How you doing, chat? How you doing?
How you doing, combo?
What you not saying, man? How you been? What you been getting on with, man? Alright, what's going on, my brother Chris?
What's going on, Chris?
Man, Chris.
How you doing, bro?
How you doing, man?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
What are you saying?
I hear you,
Talking
G.
that private.
That Henry the Eighth. Okay.
Man.
Can't complain either, G.
Yo, what's going on?
What you saying?
LSA.
LSA.
What's crack-a-lacking?
Here, G.
We here. Today, we're talking some beat 'em ups.
Yeah.
You know we love beat 'em ups. Sorry, you know what? Let me get with it.
What you saying? But can you hear him?
Oh. I
Oh.
thought it was me, fam.
Yeah.
I thought I'd done something.
I thought Discord's acting.
Right.
Greasy's there.
Mic check 1, 2.
Yeah, we should be back. We should be cool. We should be cool.
My brother Grease.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
All right, stream.
Just chilling.
Stream. Can everyone hear us? Can you hear us? Can you hear us live?
Mic check 1,
Mic check
2.
1, 2. 1, 2.
Yeah.
Mic check. Mic check 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Mic check 1, 2, 1, 2.
Let's get lively. Let me get lively. Can you hear us perfectly? Let me know in the chat. Audio is good on all hosts, but no cam for Greasy. All right, Greasy's off camera today.
Yeah, I'm off camera today. Yeah, I'm off camera.
Right, cool. Right, you can hear us. Good,
Okay.
good. One for A-OK. All right, cool. All right, this is what's happening. Today we're talking about beat 'em ups. Yeah, obviously, rise of the beat 'em ups because it's a rise.
Yeah, of course.
You hear man keep talking about him, loads of the videos and all that stuff. You know the coup, right?
Yeah.
But there's a thing. There's a thing that Greasy came across. Can beat 'em ups now compete with the bigger titles? What's going on, Jay? Have a look. What are you saying?
What's going on, Jay?
Can they compete with the big dogs? Can the beat 'em ups actually rise and be popular again. And you know when I say popular, I don't say
Take
niche.
Also, take your bias away from it, people.
Yeah, you have to take your bias away. Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah.
Because I know people love. Let's be very realistic.
Very realistic.
When we're let's look at it objectively.
Very realistic. Yeah. Depends what DLC they bring out and how.
Obviously not price wise. We're talking.
Oh, that's not a bad question though, Gully.
Is it? Are you talking price wise?
That's not a bad question.
Oh,
that's a good question to start with. That's a brilliant question. Would
you
you pay full price for a beat 'em up?
Would you pay? Yeah. Would you pay? Yeah.
That's a great question, Gully. Would you pay full price for a beat 'em up? Full price. Triple A price.
No.
Why?
Because it would have to have more involvement, more technology. Like, it's hard to explain. Like, it would have to be free roaming, more like cyberpunk-ish, GTA-ish. Do you know what I'm saying? Not a side scroll.
So big budget.
Beat 'em up. I would pay £30.
Is that the maximum you pay for a side scrolling beat 'em up?
Yes.
What's
going on, MJ?
What about you, Grease?
MJ Millions. I'm kind of in the middle. I'm between Gully and myself.
Oi, Coca Kanisha, what's going on? What's going on?
Man, like Coca Kanishka.
Bro, I ain't seen them in time.
What's happening? Hope you're well, man.
Yo, hope you're well, bro.
Yes,
what, 30 max?
I
think 30 max is my limit for a beat 'em up.
Yeah, because Face, look at it this way. As much as we love beat 'em up, as much as we love that, at the end of the day, the big budget games, right? They offer more, really.
Okay.
Now, if a beat 'em up would offer the same amount of gameplay as what these AAA games, so that means more levels.
Yeah.
A lot more RPG elements.
Yes, please.
Graphically, that's debatable.
Okay.
You don't need it.
Why?
You don't need it to be 2.5.
Why the RPG element though?
RPG element, so like your character needs to be doing something other than just walking through a level beat. Because that's essentially what you're doing in like Turtles or Streets of Rage, if we're using those as the pinnacle example. Comics on. Scott Pilgrim was the first time you saw, well, not the first time, it was one of the times you saw like adding on to a character.
Okay.
Like, there's an end game, there's a progression of the character.
Yeah, there's got to be like a skill tree.
You know, it's like give the character, like River City Girls is a good example.
Yes.
More. You know what I'm saying? Now,
it's Jordan, MJ.
If River City Girls,
man, like Fade,
was to try and charge you £40, right, or 45, or even 50,
yeah,
people would have to have a think about it, because those who have played it have said, "Yo, Grease, that game has depth. That game is long. You can't like." Speedrunning that game is a bit difficult because of how the game is built.
Yeah.
You can't just, Streets of Rage that game. You can't do a speedrun with that in regards of, like, speedrun battle.
Yeah.
I don't think you can do that with the City. Too much depth. There's too much going on.
Yeah.
There's character development.
But let me explain this, yeah? Does the depth have to be... RPG elements? No, don't get me wrong. I love RPG elements in the beat 'em up. Like, that's why I'm looking at this Young Souls one so much. Yeah, Young Souls looks absolutely dope. I big up Nick. I big up my guy Rock in the building. What's happening, bro?
Come on.
You get me? Anti my brother 888 job.
Come on, G.
Thank you, Coca Kanishla, man. We appreciate you, bro. Thank you, bro. Yeah, but like I was saying, that don't get me wrong. I love the RPG element. Yeah. Young Souls is mad because I'm looking at like they're doing armor sets and all of that. It's looking like Monster Hunter. The Monster Hunter build system is in that
depth.
thing. That's depth.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. But why does it have to be just that? It might.
Okay.
No, it
There
doesn't.
could be more than that though.
It could just be like character customization, more character customization. It could be anything, bro. You know what I mean?
Jacob, literally what Jacob just said was what I was thinking about.
Replay value.
He said most definitely replay value, unlockables, and the nostalgia. TMMT Shredder's Revenge is the most popular thing on YouTube, and the fans can't wait to play, myself included. That's a fact.
And myself
That's an absolute
including.
fact. But are you paying? The original question was paying AAA prices.
How much would you pay for it?
But bro,
No,
we've paid AAA prices for some dead games, bro. We paid AAA price for Anthem. No disrespect to Anthem, it was a good game itself, but that game did not last long and we did not go back. We paid AAA price for... Alright, let me put this one in. Let me throw this one in. We paid AAA price for Marvel. Marvel effectively is a beat 'em up. Effectively is a beat 'em up. Kind of. Think about it. I'm not saying it fully is a beat 'em up, but kind of.
You're talking about the concept,
basically a beat 'em up, but that was 60 because it looked flashy and it had the Hulk in it. Like,
also, what again? It's the add-ons to it that makes it that. If you get what I'm saying, so your character's progression, your character feels powerful when you level him up or her. Your character has, customizations, as Gunn said. Your character has an arc. Now, don't get me wrong. We don't particularly like the game, the way it turned out. Like, even if they do put improvements there, the stain's already there, bro. You can't change, someone's first impression of you.
Yeah, I get it. Do you know what it is? I think just the main thing for me for beat 'em ups is just literally the replay value. You can't just give you 12 stages and then give you a boss rush and it's done. No disrespect to Streets of Rage 4 because
12 stages is disrespectful.
But in a beat 'em up, you need loads more stages and you need quite a few modes. Like I think that RPG element will make it last a lot longer. That will add a lot of replay value to it because especially when you have to train up. That's dope. I get that one. Yeah. But you can get away with it via adding just more to the game.
Just more
levels.
As you said.
More modes.
Just more modes.
Yeah,
more
Rock
characters.
Said this,
unlockables.
He says, SOR4 is definitely the formula to follow. This game has more replay value than most games ever. You can't argue that. But what you can argue is, how long will that replay value last when you've done?
Yeah, because I know when Galaxy is going to turn up in Streets of Rage. I know exactly when Big Ben's going to turn up. It's because I've played it too many times. Not too many times. I've played it loads of times. You know what I'm trying to say? But that's the thing about beat 'em ups. At that time, that's exactly
literally at that time. So if you memorize it,
when it comes to beat 'em ups, you got to give us more surprises. You got to give us more like. You see that whole procedural generated? If some beat 'em ups took on that formula of procedurally generated, even if it's just procedurally generated enemies, like a random enemy turns up randomly, randomly. Like you got, because stage 1 there are no Big Bens in stage 1 of Streets of Rage 4, right? Yeah. Imagine Big Ben randomly just turned up.
He showed up.
I'd be like, what?
Yeah.
And then imagine randomly, like, put it this way, beat 'em ups don't really have the greatest stories to me. I don't see no great story on a beat 'em up. I'll be honest. That's something that's lacking.
That's another thing that takes money from the pricing.
Yeah.
Because first you have to
lack of story.
You have to contend with graphics. You have to contend with gameplay. And then you have to contend with the fact that is the story actually going somewhere other than you're beating people up?
Yeah, beat 'em up stories are not.
Is it mindless? gaming, or is there a reason?
Which is why Sifu looks so sick.
But they're action games, though.
It's action, yeah.
They're action games. Like, action games in general, doesn't a lot of them don't really have the greatest story. Like, as I'll be honest, I haven't seen the greatest stories come out of like very hack and slash beat about action games. I don't see the great. I see mediocre stories, but because the stories are so mediocre, right? Why not? Okay, you have a story there, but really focus on the mechanics of the game and the replay value of the game. First of all, like, in my opinion, a survival mode is something that you always go back to, just to try and beat your highest score.
You always go back to survival.
Yeah, simple as. When a beat 'em up's got 4-player online co-op, that's more replay value to play it with your friends again.
That's a fact.
When the beat 'em up's got like loads of unlockables, I mean like loads of unlockables. I mean unlockable characters, unlockable skins, like unlockable moves.
It can be
anything. Like that's more replay value again.
Triple A Job is onto something. He said it needs multiple endings.
That's another one.
Oh, that's yes.
Streets of Rage 1, you could betray your co-op player.
That's a good one, you know.
And stage creation like Mario Maker.
That's
great.
Each character
he just hit the nail on the head.
Ending.
He just hit the nail on the head.
Do you see what I'm saying though? Do you see what I'm saying?
Literally,
like,
he just said it right.
Triple A Job has basically explained perfectly what I was trying to say, pretty much, in regards to giving us more.
Yeah.
Like, more depth. You know what I'm saying? Giving us more things to do.
Yeah.
For me to be paying £50 for a beat 'em up, you have to give me a lot to do, bro.
But imagine if they gave you all of those things you mentioned. They gave you the multiple endings. They gave you the survival mode. They gave you the versus mode. They gave you the solo challenges. They gave you online multiplayer. Yeah, right. And then they gave you like the unlockables, like I just said. Yeah. Now, bar the RPG features. Bar that.
Yeah,
don't put
bar
that
the freedom.
Yeah, get rid of that. Don't put that.
I hear what you're saying.
Yeah, bar the RPG features. Yeah, right. Would you pay full price for it? And do you think that it can compete with what's going on right now? Can it compete with? Let's be honest. I don't want to use this, but this is an example. Can it compete with battle royales? Because they are very popular. Battle royales are arguably probably the most popular genre right now. Arguably, because RPGs are still there as well. Don't get me wrong, RPGs are right there, but battle royales are arguably the most talked about. Arguably, yeah, right. Can a beat 'em up compete with that?
What do you think?
Welcome, Stanley. Welcome, Dallas.
Would you say?
I don't know whether I would still pay full price.
I feel you.
Now,
what about you, Fizz?
Now, right, throwing my bias aside, if it had all of those features in it, I would give a £50. A £60 would be stretching like oof. That margin, that 50 to 60 margin is so tight. It's like
it's serious, you know.
It's like oh, yo, what's going on?
That's
good. Streets Rage news soon. Yes, hoping for some Streets Rage news soon, bro. Ski.
It was good
soon.
And Lee.
But then imagine this. All right, put it this way.
Dallas Torres. Shout out to you.
Everything that we've said, yeah, everything that we've said, frequent DLC.
Yes.
Would you pay the full 60?
Would you have to pay for the DLC?
Yes.
Is there?
But it's cheap. But it's cheap. It's like $5.99. $5.99 added levels and maybe extra characters.
Say that again. 5 what?
Maybe added levels, so added another 3 levels or something.
So £6.
And maybe an added character. Another character.
Added character.
Depends on the actual game.
The actual game needs to first blow me away.
If it's something like Turtles, then maybe Streets. Yeah.
You said 50. You said £60, not 50. You
See
said
now,
£60.
Not £60 though.
I
would
can see
never
the
pay
chat,
60.
but I can see the chat saying this, right? We keep bringing up Streets of Rage and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Take those out of the equation. Let me tell you why I want you to take those out of the equation. You're saying franchises that have been built. They have been built. Yeah?
Yeah.
They have been built. We grew up on both of those franchises. Let's just say that, yeah?
So
We grew up on them. I'm talking about there's a brand new game. It's brand new. Yeah? It's got the art style of Streets of Rage, because we all love the art style of Streets of Rage, let's be honest. It's got that art style, yeah, right? With their own twist on it. The combat is fluid as hell. They have loads of features, survival mode, 4-player online co-op,
you can
versus
set up
mode.
your own lobby.
Yeah, you can set up your own lobbies and all. They've got all of the features that we like, that we want in a beat 'em up. Yeah,
Okay.
but it's new. It's new IP. They're selling it for 60.
So
60,
What you telling me?
Enigma
Maybe
Inc.
50.
Incorporated says if a beat 'em up has RPG elements, multiple levels, storylines, and multiple unlocks, as well as weapons.
I hear what he's saying. It's not going to be a beat 'em up. Is that what he's saying?
Multiple branches, paths, costume changes, and decisions.
So I think those are his. I think those
are his. What he, if that's he, that's how they could compete with Thingy. That's what he's saying.
he would
Okay.
pay. He would pay. Say they. So that okay. If they had those that.
If
If
they
he had
pay
to,
full price.
okay, he
Okay,
would pay full
fair
price.
enough.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Fair
agree with him though. I agree.
Yeah, definitely.
So-
That the costume changes, I think those little details make.
But hold on,
different.
Triple H job. See now, this is the thing. This is
But not
why this is a
60.
good. Why this is a good thing. You say you wouldn't buy it because it's not a proven product, but we've bought brand new IPs for 60. We've bought them. We have. We bought Anthem. Brand new IP.
No, but see, Anthem had the legacy of the developers back.
It had potential. It was something
Yeah, but-
new,
but hold on.
brand new.
That
But
was
then,
was-
imagine Capcom made this beat 'em up. Capcom made this brand new IP beat 'em up. Then
I promise you, people would have a look. People would look at it because Capcom tried and tested. Capcom have legs in this thing. Capcom have a legacy, so people will have a look. If they buy it, okay. There's the hardcore Capcom fans that will buy anything from Capcom,
yeah,
and then you get the people like us that are cautious and will look at the review first, or look at the gameplay, study the game first to see if it's worth £60. And then you get people that will be like, well, beat 'em up. No. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
this is Capcom, though. You
That's it,
mentioned
without
a
a
big
legacy,
boy guy in this thing.
Without a legacy, won't pay $29.99. But if it was made by someone with a reputation like Capcom, someone with a reputation like, even I'm gonna throw this one out there. This is someone who don't even make beat 'em ups. If Bethesda tomorrow made a beat 'em up, would you buy it? This is Bethesda.
Would I
This is
buy
someone you like.
buy it?
You'd have to review it first of all.
This is
I
Bethesda.
can't lie. I'd have to have a look. I'd have to really
You'd have to
study
look
it.
innit?
Yeah, golly, I'd have to look, bro. Because Bethesda
You'll be
are
like,
not
huh?
tested in the beat 'em up section. These man are
So
kings of the open world.
Joy-Con Boys is saying,
Shout out to the Joy-Con boys.
I pay 60
Oi.
if it had deep combat, engaging story.
and characters. And
Do you know what?
Yeah, but
That's
yeah,
very
but
sick,
that's
you know.
what I
If
would
it
do.
had deep combat,
Ah,
Say
deep
that again,
combat,
Face.
yes.
Say that again, Face.
if it had deep combat, then that's something that's worth paying your money for.
I would pay for it. I would pay the 60 if they had all of those elements. I would pay the 60. Yeah, I'd be on it. Because if you're not gonna pay the 60, if you're gonna have everything you want and you're not gonna pay the 60, beat 'em ups are never going to compete with AAA titles. Never.
No.
They're never.
But do you know what?
Ever.
My answer to that question was like, I don't think they can, but I think they can in this current time where there's not many AAA games on the PlayStation 5. So I think they've got a window opportunity.
I get what you mean because there's
Okay,
no
so you
saturation.
think
Yeah, I get what you're saying. No, I fully get what you're saying.
The more they bring out now, then they may have a chance, but it's got to be now.
Yeah.
Before the big games, the real big games come out.
So you feel like there's an opening right now?
Yes.
No, that's a
For them
fact.
to
Though. That
kinda
is true.
slide
That is
in.
true.
I
That
agree.
is
You know
true.
what?
No, I agree
I
with that.
agree
That is
with
true.
that.
There is an
When you
opening
think
right
about it, Gully's right when you think about it, because
There is an opening
like,
right now.
2021 right now is looking a bit bleak, fam.
Oh, very bleak.
You know what I'm saying? So only a couple games are being said,
Yeah.
but no one's confirmed nothing really. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, yeah, Gully's right.
I believe they can.
I'm rolling with Gully on that.
If they step up a gear.
If they can. The only problem is the big boys are not making them. That's the only thing. So the time taken will be a lot slower. So that's
the big boys are not making it because the big boys like to concentrate on what's bringing in the big bank, innit? Like, let's be honest. If they don't think it's gonna bring in big bank, they're not gonna bring it in it. They're not gonna do it. Like, do you know what I'm saying? So you're only gonna get the indie that's making it right now, yeah, to push the genre forward, right? Like, that's the only thing. Like, but that annoys me because if a big dev made a beat 'em up, it will bring so much more awareness, and I guarantee they would sell because of look at the success of Streets of Rage 4 and look at the hype that now Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles has built. Look at the hype. One trailer dropped the other day and people have gone mad.
The thing is though,
but this one might hit the younger generation, face.
Yeah, exactly.
The Turtles,
yeah,
it's gonna hit the younger generation where Streets of Rage didn't.
Bro, Nickelodeon is a kids channel. They watch that stuff on there,
Yeah.
So, and a lot of
it's gonna blow.
Triple H said,
love the Turtles.
What did Triple H say? Triple H Job says, take a look at the beat 'em ups you guys have been playing recently. What game would you pay out of those recent beat 'em ups if you got everything you asked for and title? What would you pay 60 for? I'd pay 60 for all of them. If I got everything I wanted in those beat 'em ups, I'd pay 60 for all of them.
I wouldn't pay
60
for
if I got what I wanted.
I would pay 60 for the Fate game, the Last Faith.
Okay.
That looks kind of like what was suggested in terms of it looks like there's character depth. The story looks like it's going somewhere. It seems like there's a lot going in. If they were to give me everything that was stated, right? Like what Enigma Incorporated said, if Last Faith was to ever drop all of that in there, yeah, I'm in. Take my money.
Fam, we bought Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
Nah, but
Cyberpunk, they claimed so much stuff and then they didn't give us it. Like,
bro,
bare stuff.
Let's talk about Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk was open world games done. As broken as it was still doing things that open world games do not. They're like the way the world was so alive. As broken as that
the world was alive, yeah.
That world was alive. Things were happening on the other side of the map in real time. Right? You was on the other side. Things were going on. Now the game was broken. Like I always kept saying, the game should have been PC and PC alone because only PC could handle what that game actually offered. But you can't compare a beat. I'm sorry. Like there's nothing a beat 'em up that would offer more than what Cyberpunk offered in its broken.
But why? There's moments in Cyberpunk where I'm just driving. There's never a dull moment in a beat 'em up. Never. I've never seen a dull moment in a beat 'em up. There's moments in Cyberpunk
but
where
there's certain views you're not going to get in the beat 'em up that you would get in Cyberpunk.
Yeah, get it, but
views alone.
You know what it is? Do you know what it is?
Internet games are like...
We are spoiled with all of this stuff that looks flashy and looks amazing. When I just take it down to the core experience, right? Just the core experience, yeah? Sometimes the simple things just work. You've got guys who play Street Fighter every day in, day out. Guys who just play fighting games. These are just two guys pressing buttons against each other. Really?
Yeah.
There is no story, zero story. There's just about a little bit of lore. Well, go on, Kenny. There is hardly any depth at all. But they still play these fighting games is because stuff is happening at that specific time, and you are so engaged on what's going on. That's fighting games. I don't understand why people don't see that on beat 'em ups, because you're doing exactly the same thing.
Dallas said maybe if you think about how good and in detail and how much more effort goes into a AAA title compared to a beat 'em up, even if it had that content.
See, now they put effort because they've got a big, massive team. They've got probably 100 guys, 300 guys working on the said game. There's a guy over there. He's building one building that is in that part of the map. There's another guy building the guns. Then there's another guy building this. Cool. A beat 'em up team doesn't need to be that big. You've got an artist. You've got a bag of artists. You've got a guy coding. You've got level designers. And then you've got the in-between guys, which is probably a couple of them doing some other bits and musical dubs.
75 starters.
Yeah, right? Cool.
Big up Kenny.
Cool. I don't understand why this guy that has done this third-person shooter with all these theatrics, but has a team of 1,000 behind him, is doing more work than the guys that there are 30 of them in a room concentrating on the beat 'em up. I don't get the work difference. I feel that they're probably doing the same amount of work.
Nah, it's not even close, I don't think.
Why is it not close though?
Rendering a person probably takes about the same amount of time.
I can guarantee it doesn't. Unreal Engines give you a mock-up. They just modify the mock-up. I can guarantee it doesn't.
But then designing three-dimensional and making those worlds, even though your character isn't. That is
making those worlds move, even though your character isn't.
Yes.
Do you actually believe that? I don't believe that. Sorry, I don't believe that. I don't believe. Do you know why I don't believe that? Let me explain to you why I don't believe that. Did you not ever look at the video I did on Cyberpunk in third person when he jumped into the pool?
Yes.
So if you can't make my legs move,
terrible.
If you can't make my legs move without me seeing, I definitely guarantee you're not making a person on the other side of the map walk around without me being there. Guaranteed. If you can't make the character you're playing's legs move.
But then,
no way.
But then the thing is, the game was not person.
That made me respect GTA more, you know, when I saw certain things in Cyberpunk.
What's going on, Matt?
Third person. So they didn't have to build.
I agree with you, Rock.
They didn't have to, innit?
So why would you have to make that world move on the other side then? You don't have to.
No, because
you can only make it move when you get to a certain point in the map. That's when you start making guys move.
So basically, here come the discrepancy. Well, you know, factions, you know, police, the way they arrest people, etc. Apparently, the world literally, Night City was supposed to be. That's the way they marketed that game. Now, what we got in the end.
I big up my brother Donnie Brown.
Come on,
Donnie Brown.
Look at Kenny.
Look at Kenny. Hunter.
You got one guy creating Project Kato, yet they have a whole army who made Cyberpunk, and that game had many problems.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying. Sometimes the simplicity just works. Just be simple about some things. Don't have to be theoretic. You know what? Don't get me wrong. I do love a bloody great game. Like Cyberpunk was a good game. Like apart from the bugs, Cyberpunk was a good game. It was good. It was great. It was great. I'm gonna throw this one out here. Did I have as much fun playing Cyberpunk as I did playing Streets of Rage? No. No, because of the simplicity over there.
What about the replay value in Cyberpunk? Even though there was
damn near none
endings.
For me. I'm sorry, there wasn't no replay. I didn't want to play it again after.
It's got multiple endings, so
I didn't even look.
You know what I'm saying?
But that's not because of the game.
That?
It's just that was because of the bugs. That wasn't because of
that
the
was
thingy.
because of the bugs.
Yeah, the bugs put me off. That wasn't because of the game.
Yeah, I just wanted to know. Yeah,
but in regards to a beat 'em up, I just think that a beat 'em up just needs more replay value. For when you've got more replay value, big up Naznam's in the building.
They got Naz.
As soon as you have more replay value and a lot more things you can do within that beat 'em up, then you have more of a thing to present. Yeah,
I agree.
You have more to present now. My game does this, and this. Right? Cool. Yeah? Cool. Now, that game, other game, which is AAA, can do that, and that. Right?
Yeah.
But my game could do just as much in different ways. Why are you not paying 60 for my game, but you're paying 60 for that game because it's in 3D? Why?
That's to some people. That's
possibly
why.
It could be the resources that they paid to actually make it. You have to take that in consideration. It's going to be cheaper to make a beat 'em up than a AAA game.
It is going to be cheaper in a way. It's going to cost millions to make that big. To obviously pay all of those to pay all of those staff and all of that, you got to make your money back. I hear that, but then I've still got the same features in this game that you have in that game. I have just as much features.
What we're doing is we're just trying to answer the question of would we pay would we pay Cyberpunk price for a beat 'em up, basically.
Look,
we could have used Ghost of Tsushima, but Cyberpunk was there to be used.
I know, I just thought of Cyberpunk. I don't know why I just thought about it. I just don't know why. I don't know.
Yeah, it's just a big open decided to name it. It has no significance to how we feel about Cyberpunk. It was just one of the first AAA games that popped up.
Do you know what it is? I just think we're spoiled. I think we're spoiled.
We are, definitely.
I think because we're spoiled with all of this madness that goes on, all of these crazy looking games that look super sick. You got characters that look damn near real, nearly, and like damn near all of these details. Yeah, we're so spoiled with these details, we're overlooking the fact of what a game does. A game is supposed to be. You're supposed to have fun. Like, I don't feel that every game I have to be immersed into the character and what's going on. I don't, because I play Street Fighter.
But you're immersed. You're immersed into all the games you like to play. That's what makes you like them, because they grabbed you. Immersion's
not always the most important
thing. I think you mean you can just play them mindlessly, innit? Like,
sometimes you just
play it.
Yeah,
nothing too serious.
Nothing serious.
Would you pay 60 for a mindless game?
Depending on how much mindless is in it.
That's a
people
good question.
People buy Dynasty Warriors. All you do is slash 100 guys.
Dynasty Warriors have
a story that they've told over 8 times.
Yeah, I had to think about that.
Guys!
Matt, it's breaking the bank, yeah? The games are breaking the bank.
Say that again. It's hard to say.
Big up my guy, Dem Guts.
It's great.
Guys!
Dem Guts. Wait, hold on. Matt says it's hard to say, but if the game itself is great and has content, then I don't see a reason to pay slightly. Then I don't see a reason to pay slightly more. But in my country, any game, expensive, but AAA for not.
Quarter of a week's pay.
Yeah, it's a lot, basically.
It's a lot.
Over there in Canada, it's expensive.
Damn, I don't know why it should be the same.
McJeffsey says, think about the replayability of Streets of Rage.
Yeah, that's got bare replay value. That's got bare replay value.
Now, would you pay for that?
What? Streets of Rage remake?
Yeah.
Yeah, that game was cold.
60 British.
I don't know about 60 British.
60 British.
I don't know about 60 British, but that game was cold. And it had a lot of characters. But then it's all in what they're gonna promise you, innit? They've got to promise you certain things. They've got to give you certain things to want you to pay that money. First of all, the mechanics of the game has to be absolutely dope. I'm still standing by that the mechanics is first before everything. I'm sorry, I stand by it.
The mechanics.
The mechanics
Mm-hmm.
of how you play, the game, how you control it. That is first.
Mm-hmm.
First
Very
of all.
important. Very important.
Secondary is everything else. Yeah. If they're offering you great mechanics, the game looks good, the story is decent. Beat 'em up stories are never great, but it's decent. Yeah, and everything that we've just mentioned, all of the replay value, the survival mode, the 4-player online co-op, the unlockables in the game, the challenges, the combat system, which is more detailed than just pressing square every time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right. They're offering you all of these things in a new IP. Yeah, right. A new IP. I don't get why we're not paying 60. Why are we not if they're offering everything? Because just because the other guy has a few million to be able to throw into his game to make it look like some elaborate new world you're going into, cool, it looks nice, it looks great, but everything he's offered you, the other one's offered you too within a beat 'em up style. Why are we not paying 60 on the other side?
Yeah, the thing. But for me,
it's a lot.
I don't
bro.
see how a beat 'em up can be in the same price range as like Ghost of Tsushima.
No,
I don't see it.
can't see it.
I can't even lie to you, face. I can't see it,
But why?
Because the depth of Ghost of Tsushima.
Because of the way it looks.
If that too, don't get me wrong, that too.
Yeah, you got the new game
It is-
plus.
it is
You got the
that-
Ghost Legends.
It is, bro. It is that too. Like, let's not act like graphics is not a thing, and graphics don't matter.
For me, graphics
Even-
is very important these days. 2021, graphics
Hey,
is
what's going on,
important for
D-Buck?
me.
Man like D-Buck!
Man, like
What's going on,
D-Buck
bro?
was good,
What's good, bro?
Um,
But
yeah, Greece, sorry.
but face, sorry, Gully. But you look at the levels of Streets of Rage 4. Look at the way it looked.
That's
graphics-
beautiful. I thought that was
It's a
beautiful.
It's one of the most beautiful beat 'em ups you'll ever see.
It's good on the
Arguably
eyes.
is the most beautiful beat 'em up to look at.
Arguably is,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
it holds no candle to go.
It has,
None.
but it has no candle because of the rest of the stuff around it. It's missing. It's missing the replay value.
And this is why I don't know. The more I think about it,
But you know what do
especially-
you know what the maddest thing is? We talk
Go
about
on.
replay value, right? We talk about replay value. Yeah. We say this is an issue in beat 'em ups, and it is a fact that it is an issue in beat 'em ups. I fully agree. Yeah.
Yeah.
But bro, I've got games that look beautiful that I haven't played in yonkers. I ain't played.
It's an issue in
Go to
AAA games too. I think
Yeah, it's a big-
too much of anything is you're gonna get bored of it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
If a beat 'em up is guaranteed to last you as long as Ghost of Tsushima lasted you, are you paying 60 for it?
No, because it's possibly a different experience.
I'd
I don't
you know what? I would consider 50.
Bro,
not
guys, we're really
I would-
not paying. We're really
No.
not paying no big money for it just because of the genre it is.
I'd what can it?
If they graphically make it look better, like even Midnight Club doesn't look graphic. Midnight
Fire Express ain't graphically great, but
it's not
still
graphically great. So would you pay 60 for that?
Yeah. Alright, what's
Yeah.
going on, Magetsu?
Yeah, you're
wouldn't.
excited.
I wouldn't.
You're excited.
No, but
I wouldn't.
that's my bias is probably
I wouldn't.
speaking. That's my
Yeah,
bias
your
speaking.
Your bias is probably.
I wouldn't.
Which
But
is
then,
fine.
do you know
There's
why?
nothing wrong
But
with
hold
that.
on, hold on. Do you know why I would give him some money? I would give him some money, and I'm not saying this. I'm not giving him money because he's made it by himself. I'm not saying that.
Mm-hmm.
The combat alone of that Midnight Fire Express game is mad. I've seen
is that
AAA guys
though?
not put that level of detail into their combat than Midnight Fight Express, bro. I'm sorry.
The detail is sick, though.
The detail, a man's doing a rock bottom, throwing man through the sink. A man's hitting him with power bombs
as well. Then yeah, take the money.
Bruv, Jitsu Squad looks graphically good. Just like Kenny said, Jitsu Squad looks graphically good and the gameplay is on point. Are you paying 60 for Jitsu Squad?
It doesn't look graphically good to me. When I mean graphically good, I mean real, like reality wise, not like
okay.
But why does it have to be reality though? I don't understand, because none of Cyberpunk is reality. No one has robotic arms and no one has lines in their face.
No, but there's a sense of future. Do you know what I'm saying? It's set in the future.
Realism-ish.
There's a sense of realism in Cyberpunk.
Exactly
so because
you're pushing the Bugatti, fam, cruising.
So a man saying because of realism, you have to pay more because it's more real.
No, we're saying because the amount of effort that goes in to these big AAA games. There's a reason why these games are £60.
There's always something, but then there's always a copy and paste. We say effort, but there's always a copy and paste. Do you think Cyberpunk built the whole first-person shooter engine from scratch? No.
They had to.
They copy and pasted something and worked from there.
To look good. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it has to look good to look
good.
Fam,
they made a first-person shooter before.
Fam, you can just copy and paste the code from Call of Duty and change it.
Cartoonish.
Nah. Okay, you can do that for beat-em-ups.
Yes, exactly. You can do that for beat 'em up. That's what I'm trying to say. So what more effort you're putting into that game than you're putting into the other? You know, there's not that much more, bro.
That game was built from the ground.
Oh no! I guarantee you that game was not built from the ground up. Call of Duty was not built from the ground up because they have been copy and pasting their engine for the whole time and just adding to it. That's not built from the ground up.
I mean, we don't know that.
Apex Legends, as a game that I like, and I'm not going to be biased, is not built from the ground up. It's Titanfall, repatched, and worked with differently. Not built from the ground up. Yeah? Cyberpunk, I'm guaranteeing you, they took a first-person shooter engine and built around it. Guaranteed.
We don't know that. We don't know that.
Because it will take too long to build a new engine every time.
It's not a new engine that they're building.
Magetsu, Jitsu Squad is a free demo. You can get a free demo of it in the Kickstarter page to try it out. It's only on PC though.
Big up Magetsu.
Cat is saying, Catriona Music is saying,
big up Bandana Gang.
Big up Bandana.
Beautiful game. Well,
man, 3 hours.
The new one looks nice.
Yeah, it does. The new Ratchet and Clank looks very nice.
It looks very nice. Right, so D-Buck says, how many hours is an average these days?
Average beat 'em up now. You're not spending more than a few hours on it. But that's just because of the problem beat 'em ups have is that replay value is awful. It is awful. It is. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's awful. It's terrible. Yeah. But bro, imagine they gave you all of these things that we asked for in a beat 'em up. Why are we not paying 60 for it? We pay 60 for Street Fighter. We've seen Ryu over 50 million years. We know what he's gonna do. There ain't really much different things he can do from Street Fighter 4.
I mean, it's like paying. When you talk about Street Fighter, it's like paying for that.
It's like FIFA as well, isn't it?
The man's
FIFA
average,
again.
A man's average shoe size, £110. But you buy it because it's Nike, because you know Nike. They tried and tested. It's like Capcom. You know Street Fighter. You know what you're getting. You just hope they improve.
Sorry, Magetsu. Sorry, Magetsu. Sorry. I said, hey, don't roll you bashing. Hey, Nah. They're not completely different games. There's always a basis that something starts from, especially a sequel. No one can tell me that they took Street Fighter 5 and it was built from the ground up. You lied. You looked at Street Fighter 4 and said, what can we improve? Redraw Ryu, change this mechanic, change that mechanic, work on it, put the game out. Man cannot tell me that they build everything from the ground. That is a full-blown lie. That's
They
a
don't
lie.
need to paste.
I
There's
don't
so many
believe that.
Street Fighters. They can copy and paste like
They
any
can, yeah.
from any previous Street
No, sorry,
Fighter.
Mugetsu. Sorry, man. Sorry about Ryu. I didn't mean to mention your guy. Is some are made with different game mechanics? Yeah, they are. Like Guilty Gear and Street Fighter are two completely different games. They are two completely different games. But I'm telling you, everything is not built from the ground up. Once someone's built it before, somebody is copying that code and making it different. I'm telling you, bro. No way in hell no one is starting again when you can make it easier on yourself. Save developing time.
So what are they? So they spent for 8 years on. What are they doing?
8 years on just remodding the mechanic, bro.
Yeah.
No, bruv, no.
Bruv. 8
Using the
minutes
same
of
engine.
remodding
They
the
are
mechanic.
using the same engines as well.
Look at Bethesda. Bethesda is a perfect example of this. Those Donnies are still using the Fallout 3 engine, bro.
Not anymore, not now. But they were, yes, that's a fact.
Exactly. So they're not building nothing off the ground. Nothing.
Borderlands do that as well.
Borderlands is probably the same engine.
Borderlands done that as well.
Every once in a while, every period, these game developers make new engines. You know that, right? They do. They make new engines in order to do new things. So, yes.
See you later, Triple Eight job. Sorry, Grease, go on.
Take care, Triple Eight. A lot of these guys, we can custom about some of their game series being on the same engine. We can do that, okay. But eventually, a new engine is built, and they start from scratch again. So, I can't say that these guys are, using the same thing and copying and pasting.
I guarantee, but it's not.
They can't carry over what's from the last engine. Is that what you're saying?
But building, they can't do that every time. No one's rebuilding stuff every time. So this is what I'm trying to say is, why are we giving this guy so much praise? Because, effort. When I guarantee he's copied and pasted so much, especially FIFA. FIFA has been copied and pasted so many times. It's ridiculous.
Mad. That's mad.
Do you know what?
But that's 60. That's still £60. Yeah.
What I think is advertising, fam.
It is.
Yeah, there's
the marketing. It's the marketing.
There's a lot of.
That's a fact.
It's the music, marketing, the way the game looks, the voice acting. There's so many more reasons why you pay £60 more.
Just it's because it's pushed in your face. You know what it is?
Yeah, it's in your face.
It's in your face. It's like music. When a certain song keeps playing and playing on the radio, that song gets big because it's been pushed in everyone's face. 9 times out of 10, well, not 9 times out of 10, but most of the time, that song is dead. I don't care. That song is dead. I don't care. But it's in the charts and everyone knows it because it's been pushed in your face by the video on YouTube or whatever, so social media, and pushed in your face by radio and all that. Just like that. Big up Nichigo in the building. Yeah,
my fellow
big up Nichigo. Come on,
bro. People pay 60 to 100 for 2K every year. Is 2K changed that much, really?
No, not really. No.
Exactly.
No.
So why we need to stop saying that these men put so much effort in when the effort's not really there.
It's not really there, isn't it?
It's just literally capitalizing on money from legacy and capitalizing on money from being able to, like Gully said, advertise better. You get what I'm trying to say?
Right.
Like, fam, so why are gamers not thinking past that and giving a chance to another genre that you probably do like, and giving them the 60 and giving them the benefit of the doubt of, let me try this.
But the thing is, though, is what they give us worth 60?
But remember what we said. If they gave us everything we asked for, more levels than just 12, like forget. Let's say it's got 20 levels.
20 levels.
The art style, we all like the. Let's not lie. Do we all like the Streets of Rage 4 art style? Would we say that game is actually probably arguably the most beautiful looking beat 'em up?
It's one of the most pretty beat 'em ups
beautiful beat 'em up. So they gave you the Streets of Rage 4 art style, but made it better. Maybe they added a little bit more anime-esque to it, yeah? And it looked a bit more mad, right? It looked like you was playing Naruto. You was actually playing Naruto itself, yeah? That's how it looks like.
We use this Discord to do this stuff.
You get me?
But you're going face, sorry.
Yeah, right? They did that. Yeah? They gave you the survival mode. They gave you the versus mode. They gave you more than just 4 characters. They gave you like 7. Yeah? 7 different characters. Maybe you've got to unlock them. So they're giving you unlockables. Yeah? So you've got up to 7, they're giving you unlockables. They've promised you DLC is going to be coming out maybe every other 6 months. Yeah? Right? They also said they've also said 4-player online co-op. Yeah?
Okay.
They've also given you the alternate routes. They've also given you the combat, which is not like just square. It's more detailed. Yeah, maybe you got a kick button.
Sounds like a JRPG slightly.
But this is a side-scrolling beat 'em up. No,
it sounds like a.
But they've given you that, and then they've given you the RPG element of you got to train up your character. You can gain new abilities and blah blah. Are we paying 60? He's giving you all of these things.
Didn't you just describe? What's it called? Scott Pilgrim. You just described.
No, Scott Pilgrim doesn't look. Scott Pilgrim doesn't look beautiful like Streets of Rage does, though.
It's not.
Scott Pilgrim doesn't
pixelated.
have. Scott Pilgrim doesn't have. No, but it pixelated.
Okay. Let's do this. Let me do this. If Scott Pilgrim looked like Streets of Rage.
No, because the combat doesn't flow as good as Streets of Rage. I need the combat to flow as good. I need it to flow better than Streets of Rage, to be fair. Better. I want to do... Do you know what combat flows good? Do you know what combat flows sick? They just need to work on it. The Takeover. The Takeover combat flows cold. Do you know why? Because they've got kick and punch on 2 different buttons. The mix-ups you can do with that. Oh my God, it's mad. You can mix and match and things come out differently every time you're trying to mix and match it.
You need a kick and punch and the different buttons.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And a block and all of this. Imagine all of this stuff you got. All of this stuff in a game. In the beat 'em up. All of it. Are you telling me you're not going to pay 60? They've given you all of these things. And they're promising you DLC is every other 6 months. New characters, new levels, story expansion, and new challenges.
Honestly, because I've paid 60 and people have given me less. So... I could, if with everything you've just described, because I always go to my reviewers, if the reviewers say it, the ones I respect, if everybody I respect says it's worth the 60, bro, trust me. If you, man, come back and say, yo, bro, it's worth it, I'll do it.
Yeah.
I'll do it. That's just me, though. Because I've paid 60 for worse.
I paid 60 for crap.
I've paid 60 for
arguably, that Marvel game was dead.
Yeah.
That game was dead.
Yeah, arguably, people will say that game was absolutely dog.
The maddest thing is, I swear the man then bought the one where we could play it early. Oh, no, I didn't buy it. No, I didn't buy it.
Which one?
The pre-order one. Bought it on. But...
I swear I paid 65 or some dumbness like that.
No, I think it was 60 a lot, full on, I think. Bro,
like, fam, we paid for that.
Yeah.
That is a new IP. Who cares if it's Avengers? It's still new.
I still feel guilty for making you, man, pay. I kind of didn't mind because you know Fallout, but Gully didn't know Fallout.
Fallout 76.
I didn't mind this
awful.
Fallout, but I would have
persevered. What's crazy, Gully would have stayed.
Yeah. I would have, but
because of me and Face's disappointment with it.
No, that's not the topic, Ori. What go on, Ori? That's not the topic. The topic is just to reiterate: is can beat 'em ups compete with AAA titles and how? Yeah, that's the topic.
We've kind of gone off topic though.
We've gone off a bit, but then it leads to somewhere though. No, where we've gone, it leads to somewhere because even when we're talking about price, you have to get the price right. Yeah, because we're talking about compete. We're talking about level competing. Yeah, and when you're competing, the price has got to be the same. You can't cheat.
That's why I was asking, because it doesn't really have to be this with price because it could be just the same number of sales.
It can be the same number of sales, but then people could have bought that game because it's cheaper. We don't want that excuse. We want the level playing field. That is 60. That is 60. Boom. Let's fight. Let's go at it.
Yeah.
Bandana.
My answer would always be no.
Yakuza is technically a beat 'em up, you know. I like Guts. Actually, chat. Would you say Yakuza's a beat 'em up? Yakuza, really?
But that's.
Is that a beat 'em up or not?
Yakuza had an engaging story though. I'll give it.
Yakuza's got a legacy. It's got a legacy.
That's a whole legacy. Bro.
That's a legacy. I always overlooked that game. I don't understand why I did, but I always overlooked that game. I don't get why I did, because to be fair,
I feel like they tried to make Sleeping Dogs a competitor.
That's another wicked one. Sleeping Dogs. That's a beat 'em up.
Sleeping Dogs was cold.
I like that's not. Is that a beat 'em up though?
Yeah, you could say that. You know. Yeah, that's literally. No, you're right. He's right. The Guts is right.
3D beat 'em up.
All you did was punch man up. Really?
Yeah, you just punch man up. So ain't that a beat 'em up? Yakuza's a beat 'em up, and Sleeping Dogs is a beat 'em up. Rarely. And I swear when Sleeping Dogs dropped, I swear that was full price.
I mean, full price back in those days, £40 on the Xbox 360 days.
Yeah, hold on.
£40 was the pricing.
The release price. Yeah, it was £40. It was £40.
Yeah, it was £40. Yeah.
Sleeping Dogs is a wicked game.
It is. It's sick.
Yakuza's very full price right now. Very full price. Oh, because there's driving. It's more of a GTA beat 'em up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
fair enough. Fair enough.
When the missions include espionage, shaking them out. Yeah, fair enough. It is similar to GTA. It's just GTA without guns. Oh, you don't really want to use them.
I remember sneaking around.
Yeah, Sleeping Dogs was a wicked game though. Wicked game. But then why are we not crossing those over? Why is that not a open world beat 'em up? Why is it not that? Why is it not that?
If someone could pull that off.
No, but why is Sleeping Dogs not that though? I don't understand why not. Because you're punching man up, just like a beat 'em up. And remember, the definition of a beat 'em up is when you're punching up multiple people, not when you're punching up one. If it's 1-on-1, that's a fighting game. A beat 'em up is where you're punching up multiple dons. Sleeping Dogs, you're punching up multiple dons, and it's open world. Why is that not an open world beat 'em up?
I think for that reason, it's like the more depth, isn't it?
But then.
I don't know, bro. I couldn't tell you.
But then, there's so many games where you can fight with your hands and feet. You know, GTA is one of them. Right,
but that's not its focus though.
The previous GTAs, they had more of a combat.
That's what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying, D-Bot. This is what I'm saying. There are sub genres within genres, right?
Yes.
Am I right? There are sub genres within genres.
Definitely.
First person shooter. There's a first person shooter battle royale. There's a third person shooter battle royale. Yeah. Why is there not a? There's a side scrolling beat 'em up. So why is Sleeping Dogs not a open world beat 'em up? Why is why is there sub genres for some, but for others there's not? Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Sleeping Dogs, you can't consider it a beat 'em up, because then you have to throw in everything else. GTA is similar to Sleeping Dogs.
No, but GTA is not focused. Yeah, but you know GTA's focus is not about fighting. The fighting in that game is dreadful. Yeah, right.
It's Grand Theft Auto. It says it in the title.
It says it in the exactly. Exactly.
But then, Sleeping Dogs. The focus was not you fighting. The focus was the story.
Of Sleeping Dogs. Guys,
the focus was not you running around.
Guys, chat. Whoever bought Sleeping Dogs, why did we buy Sleeping Dogs? Because I bought it because I saw man punching guys up all over the gaff. Yeah, I didn't buy it because I didn't even know what, bruv. All now, can anyone tell me the story of Sleeping Dogs?
Yeah, it was undercover cop.
Can anyone tell me what happened?
Nah, it's been long since.
Guys, that story is a myth. Yeah, it's like saying the Batman game is the same, in my opinion. But but that's Batman. That's a superhero game.
But that's focused on fighting though.
Mm-hmm. You can't.
Yeah, but why is it a superhero beat 'em up?
Batman to beat 'em up.
But why is it not superhero beat 'em up? I don't understand why it's not.
Yeah.
When you're beating up multiple dons, it's a beat 'em up. Multiple dons. When you're beating up multiple dons with swords and shields, it's a hack and slash. When you're racing, it's a racing game.
No,
when you are playing a role
and then flying off to another area,
all you're exactly the point, Gully. All you're doing in a beat 'em up is you're beating guys up, move to the next area, beat guys.
That's
up,
a side-scrolling beat 'em up, but that's what I'm saying. That's a side-scrolling beat 'em up.
Plus you're doing detective skills.
There is no open world game that mimics that, so it can't be a beat 'em up because beat 'em ups are strictly you go from one level to another until you get to the boss. Open world's not like that. There's not one open world you can tell me is like that. Not one.
Yeah, but Sleeping Dogs, you have to beat up dons to get to the main guy.
You can't call DC Universe a beat 'em up, could you, Grease?
Oh no, that is all.
Not even.
Don't start, Gully.
Yeah,
Gully, don't start. Gully, don't start. Don't start.
I stand by my enjoyment for DC Online, fam.
No, but you can't call it a beat 'em up, can you?
Oh no,
because you're going around beating dons up.
Yeah, you are, but it's an RPG. Sorry, it's an MMO RPG. So
Expert Edition was a bad boy beat 'em up. Batman had detective elements, driving elements, side missions. It's not a beat 'em up per se. It just has beat 'em up element to it. All right, but hold on. Can we talk about the main mechanic in a game? Batman was punching guys up first. You did not play Batman to drive, to be a detective, and to talk to people. You played Batman to punch man up.
You did, bro. You became Batman to become a detective, bro.
To be a detective.
Yes, bro.
You have to play.
I've gone mad. I must have gone mad. Fam, I must have gone mad. I must have gone mad. Nah, I must have.
You'll understand why Gully's saying.
Fam, the first thing I care about, River City Ransom is open world. It is actually open world because River City Girls has a kind of an open world. River City Girls.
Really?
I've never played Ransom.
But River City Girls kind of has an open world because you can walk anywhere. It doesn't just side scroll. It does side scroll, but it goes into different places and you can go back.
A map, isn't it?
And you have to go back and forth in River City Girls.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's the real RPG element.
But why is that not open world beat 'em up? Is Marvel Alliance a beat 'em up? Marvel Alliance is a weird one. That's a weird one because that's a weird one. But then this is mad, fam. It's mad because I look at the core mechanic first. FIFA, you play football. It's a sports game. Forza, you race cars. It's a racing game. Batman, you punching dons up.
What's it?
It's an adventure.
It's a superhero game.
All right, we could call it superhero game, cool, because you're playing that role. All right, it's an action adventure. Okay, Sleeping Dogs. Yo, what's going on, Ace? You're punching guys up.
That's an action adventure too.
But the first thing you see is punching guys up. I don't understand.
Yeah, that's your means of progression. But you could run around with a weapon.
But what's the thing? Nah, let me look at the Sleeping Dogs trailer, fam. Because I swear, the trailer, you know what? You know what annoying me because I don't understand how you're not seeing this, blood. I'm gonna put the Sleeping Dogs trailer up right now. I'm gonna put the trailer up right now, and I guarantee, and I haven't watched the trailer. I've never watched the trailer, man. I guarantee everything's gonna be man punching guys up. I guarantee you.
That's the advertising.
All you need to do is go and look at.
But there's more to the story.
What genre the game is put under. The developers put it under a genre. Go look at what the game's genre is.
Let me see. Sleeping Dogs.
It won't say beat 'em up.
It won't. They advertise this fighting. Do you know what I'm saying? That's the advertisement, but there's more in the story.
Bro,
It won't say
this
beat 'em
was
up,
made
bro.
by Square Enix. Oi, these men are wicked. Hey, someone email Square. Someone knows them. Whoever knows, email Square. Come back to beat 'em ups, guys. Come back.
We need part 2 of that game.
Wait. Do you know what they called it? Action. They called it Action Adventure. That's what
I
they called
told
it.
you, because that's
Action
what it is.
Adventure.
It's an
That
adventure
is such a
thing.
rubbish name. That's so rubbish.
That's
Why
what
is that
it
rubbish?
not
It's
beat 'em
a
up,
beat
man.
'em up, fam, because you're
It's
slapping
not.
up dons. I don't get it, fam.
Bro, I swear there's guns in that game.
There is guns in that game, but the core thing first, what you want to do first is punch up dons. I didn't pick up a gun at the start of the game. I punched up dons. The guns are just like a side project. In the takeover's a beat 'em up, but there's guns. Mayhem Brawler has guns, but you call that a beat 'em up because it's side scrolling. That's what I'm trying to say.
No,
the guns is
call
not the
it a
main
beat 'em
focus. Punching
Call it a
up dons
beat
is
'em
the
up
main
because-
focus.
It's set in levels, right? Each level you have enemies that you have to destroy in order to progress. That is why we call it a beat 'em up. Open world games cannot be beat 'em ups fundamentally because
Bouncer. Sorry, go on.
it's not levels. There's no levels. You just go from wherever you want to. There's too much freedom for it to be a beat 'em up.
And I think Sleeping Dogs, ain't it made off like Chow Yun Fat and them man there?
I don't even know
The movie Hard
Because
Boiled
there's
and that. I don't know if you know about that.
Because there's
Like
cover
the
shooting.
gunman.
Because there's
Like a
cover
gunman.
shooting.
Yeah.
But
well,
I think man,
fighting and
I'm
shooting.
missing the point of what I'm saying. The point of what I'm saying is the core mechanic, not the side mechanic, not the other things you can do
No,
with
but
that
that
character.
is a core
The
mechanic
core
to hide behind.
But the core mechanic, they didn't advertise the game to you, hiding behind cover and shooting. They advertised the game to you as punching guys up. Jesus Christ!
Look at what Ori
What?
said.
You can slap
That's
up
it, you
people
can-
with the
you
Sims.
can punch man
What's
up in
wrong?
the Sims.
What's wrong with
Is
Ori?
it? Don't lie.
What's wrong with Ori? You can't. No, that's a silly. But that's silly though. You don't actually
Okay,
press buttons
thank
to
you,
slap man up. You
Guts.
just make them do that.
And Bandana, I figured.
Fam, hey, big up King Noisy in the building.
Come on, King
Shout out to
Noisy.
King Noise in the building. This
Sims
is
on
interesting, though.
DNC. Sims called.
What does the chat think though? Chat ultimately,
Yeah.
what do you
What
guys
is the
think?
chat thing?
Yeah. Let me hear the chat, man. Let me hear the
No,
chat.
Face will
man.
come back to you.
No.
We'll come back
Hear
to
the chat. No, hear the chat. The chat is more important. Hear the chat, man.
Yeah, so like the ultimate
So,
question
what's the
is,
question?
can
Yeah.
beat 'em ups compete with AAA titles?
Yeah. That's
Can
the
they
ultimate
compete
question.
with the big guys?
Yeah.
What does the
let's
chat
go.
ultimately think? And then Face will go back to you.
I'm just saying. I'm just thinking of the main thing. Gut says no.
Alright, so no.
Punching guys
Okay.
up.
Yeah, Batman was out here beating up guys.
Yes, Ori, you know this.
I think Face is slightly aggressive.
He must be.
Okay, they don't-
No.
they don't have to
Wait. Stop. Before you answer the question. We forgot.
Go on.
Do not think that it's just indie developers making these games.
Oh!
If Capcom
I see what you
tomorrow made Final
Okay.
Fight remake,
mean.
this is
If
Capcom.
Ubisoft tomorrow.
If they were big,
Ubisoft
yeah.
tomorrow made one. If
EA
EA
What the
made
big
one,
guys?
like let's not just think just indie devs because they don't have money. I'm talking about people with dough. If they decide to make a beat 'em up, can it compete with another AAA title?
Yeah. Can it compete
All
with
right. If a big company was putting in work, then maybe. Okay, all right.
Alright. If a big company is putting in the work, maybe. Okay. So these
Yeah,
are
not
just
half-hearted,
on
not
the fence, but he
half-hearted.
says maybe.
Not
He says
half-hearted,
maybe.
proper.
I'm with Guts on that one. The younger
Uh-huh.
generation don't like beat 'em ups.
They don't care.
No. I just stop.
Oh,
stop,
no,
stop.
no, I'm
Let
just
me
saying
address
I
that. Let me
agree with
address that
that
one back.
point
Let me.
that
I'll
he said.
address that one. I'll address that one. Hold on. Go on.
If Capcom made a final,
They would sell it at £70 and they would sell it.
at £70.
They would.
really.
If .emu is all the .emu are doing an amazing job. These men are just clocked
Yeah,
a
they
million.
are, yeah.
These men are clocked a million views on Turtles. Like, fam,
Sick.
like it's looking mad. Even though Turtles got a legacy, so it's gonna look
Yeah,
mad
no,
anyway.
Turtles. They have
Everywhere.
shows running right now.
Nah, it will die fast. Look at SOR4. This is the main channel keeping it alive. Alright, thank you. But yeah,
Appreciate that.
I hear that still. But fam, I said with the giant statue edition being $249.99.
A lot of people downloaded SOR4, which is true though. They did. Hey, is it Final Fight 4?
I don't know what it'll be. I heard it was Final Fight Remake. That's what they was actually working on. That's the list that they had on it. If it's a known franchise like comics or cartoon characters, then yeah. RE, Capcom, them guys, I don't think so.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I wish they could, but historically, now, past 10 years, what beat 'em up has leveled with AAA title, then SF5 couldn't. No. Yeah, I'll address that one there. After, yeah, okay. I'm here all the opinions. I'll address that one there. That one there. I'll address that one there. Yeah? That one there. Yeah, I'll address that one. Alright, cool. Any more?
Alright, go on.
Right, can I talk about Guts' one first?
Go on.
Kids play anything that gets pushed in their face in their eye view, and if their brethren are playing it. Kids' minds are very fickle. Kids' minds are not like thingy.
I disagree.
Fortnite has been pushed in your face so much, they are just playing it. Yeah? Right? When they see other games, they will try it. If they see their favorite YouTuber playing this beat 'em up, I guarantee they're gonna go ask me, "Oh, what's this game, Dad?" My son will be like, "What's this game, Dad?" "Oh, my Jelly played it," or blah blah played it. Trust me, kids are quite. I don't want to say easy to manipulate, but kids are quite easy to like show them stuff. Yeah, trust me. If it was like a big company that was saying like, "Look at this." Alright, boom. Here's an example. If Epic Games made a beat 'em up tomorrow and it featured Fortnite characters that as the main characters, kids will play it.
Gone.
And that's a fact.
Gone.
Kids will play it. That's a fact.
Yeah. I think as soon as you leave the room, they're switching on Fortnite, bro.
No.
You think so,
no.
Yeah, bro.
Kids will play it, and that's a fact.
Fam. As soon as you left the room, gone.
Bro, you've got kids asking about Street Fighter.
And then you ask them, what you been playing? You've been playing Fortnite, innit? They're like, nah.
Bro, you got kids asking about Street Fighter now because Ryu and Chun-Li's in it. If Fortnite made a beat 'em up, they will play it.
Ryu and Chun-Li's always been in Street Fighter.
No, they just turned up. Turned up in Fortnite. In Fortnite. Yeah, they're in Fortnite. They're asking about Street Fighter now. They're asking like, oh, what's Street Fighter?
Hey, bro, you know how powerful Fortnite was? Halo got a little joke.
Bruv, and God of War, Kratos and Master Chief in the same game.
No. God of War didn't need any jolting.
Yeah, it didn't need no jolting, but yeah.
It didn't need no. Now, Halo, yeah, that needed life. And to be fair, Fortnite did that.
In Smash Bros, it was all over for Capcom. But this is what I'm... But back to the point, this is what I'm saying. Yakuza... Wait, hold on. I took her Dante saying Yakuza is a beat 'em up and Sega... make Streets of Rage 2 mod for Yakuza is a beat 'em up. That's a fact. They just found about Chun-Li, bro. People have just found out about Chun-Li because it's in Fortnite. So now listen, if Fortnite made a beat 'em up, they are playing it. Kids are like that, bro. Yeah, right? What's the other one? Ori says Capcom and them guys. I don't think so. It's like, you know why? We're too spoiled with all this madness that's going on. All this crazy AAA that looks amazing. I'm a robot and I can fly and all of that stuff. Blood. Fam, let's put it this way. If a beat 'em up looked as elaborate and as detailed and as crazy as Smash Brothers, you're gonna play it. Because they're putting that effort into it. Smash Brothers looks good. It does look good. It does. It looks good. If you've got the Smash Brothers budget in a beat 'em up, people gonna try it, bruds. They're gonna try it, bro. It's only because the indie devs are making it. Only because the indie devs are making it, bro. That's the only reason why people are doubting this genre so much, is because you've got guys who don't have the money to be able to make it something amazing. They're doing it within their power. They're doing it within their means.
Yeah, definitely.
That's true. That's true.
If they had more resources, then they'd have better content.
Exactly.
Better, yeah.
Look at Chris. There was no DLC when we were kids. We were happy with just what we got.
Oh, don't make me laugh.
But the thing is, we didn't have games that really took wildly. I mean, we didn't have the content we get now.
We had no choice but to replay the games back in the day.
Yeah.
Because when I'm thinking of Alex the Kid, once you use the 3 lives, you're starting back from the start.
Oh, that's another thing. That's another thing that needs to come back.
You didn't have lives.
All of this saving malarkey. Yeah. Saving.
So that was.
Do you know how much
gave you replay value?
Do you know how much time we take saving for granted? Because something so normal now. Big up Josh in the building. Hey, blood. Fam. Oh, anyway. Fam, I reckon
we take saving for granted. That's what's ruined. That's what ruins the replay value.
It does. I reckon if the beat 'em up genre had the money that the first person shooter genre has, the battle royale genre has, the Final Fantasy RPG genre has, that can rise again and rise properly and compete with these new titles if they had the money and they had the resources to do it. That's why I'm leaving this one. I'm sorry, that's why I'm leaving it. Mm-hmm. It will compete. It just needs the money.
Yes, I agree. If they had more money and resources, then they could.
The only way it's gonna get money is if we're spending money on it.
If we support them and spend that 60.
That's the only way. And if someone like Capcom needs to start stepping in. Step in. You're a Capcom. You started this thing. Where are you, man? I hear it. Street Fighter. Ryu. I hear it. Fam, you man started this thing, blood. Can we not do Resident Evil 37? Can we do Final Fight? Mm-hmm. Can we do that, please, guys? Can we get a Final Fight, please? Something different, please. Mm-hmm. Can we not do Street Fighter 90? Can we get a Final Fight, please?
Yeah.
Big up William Stevens.
I'm upset with Capcom because them man are the originators. Them man, they are the originators. And you know I love Capcom. Like I love them. Them man, they got me top 3 in my developer side. You get me? Can we get a beat 'em up, guys? You man started this thing. Can we get one, please? Because you know if they do it, it's gonna set a big trend. If they do it and it's successful, it's gonna start setting a trend.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I hear what Ori's saying still.
Do people follow Capcom? What Capcom do?
Fam, Capcom are not no jokers, you know. Right, this light is bunning my eyes.
No, they're not. No. Nobody's saying that. But I'm just saying, do developers, does everybody follow Capcom's wave?
Their wave?
Yeah, so when Capcom does something, does the industry stop to listen to see what Capcom's doing?
Yes. Bruv, do you not know what Street Fighter 2 did?
No, but to the point where if they start making beat 'em up, everyone will copy them.
Bro, if they make it to that higher level and that higher standard, people are gonna start looking like, oh, well, Capcom making some money over there. Okay.
You think so? Okay.
They're gonna be like,
it's a question. I don't know.
Look at how many games Street Fighter has spawned. Street Fighter has spawned. Street Fighter, no disrespect, but Street Fighter birthed Mortal Kombat. They birthed it. Let's not lie. Street Fighter birthed loads of stuff.
Yeah, Street Fighter birthed loads of stuff. But
Capcom's pool is lower, bro. SF2 was more Crash birth. They haven't evolved.
Yeah, I was gonna say there was no real.
Yeah, there are too many.
They've added frames.
There was no real genre-defining moment from Capcom when it.
Yeah, but remember these man birth stuff.
Beat 'em up too.
But these man birth stuff. And because Capcom haven't made a beat 'em up in so long, because they haven't, they don't look in the beat 'em up genre, and because they are the originators, if they see, like Ori said, Capcom resell their remakes. If they make a remake of their original beat 'em up, you think people are not gonna look? Street Fighter community alone is going to look at that beat 'em up just because Cody's in it. It's just because Guy's in it. They're characters that they know because they're in Street Fighter.
They'll have a look. I don't know if it will do numbers though. That's my I don't
someone
know.
No, guys, can someone email Capcom, please? Does anyone have Capcom's email? Does anyone know who anyone worked for Capcom?
Yeah,
does anyone know that guy? Does anyone know Eric's? Because apparently his uncle works for Capcom. I heard him tweet it. Can anyone tweet him? Fam. Alright, one more question. If you're gonna trust a big company to make a beat 'em up, who you trusting? I'll leave it to you, man. I'll leave it to you, chat.
Me,
and the man
I couldn't say, bro. I don't know.
I'd trust.
I don't know these companies like that.
Who's the first person you're gonna trust?
Sega.
That's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad.
I'd trust.
Man said Bethesda. He lied.
Sega.
Yeah, he lied. You're not trolling.
Yeah, nah, you're trolling. He's trolling. He's trolling. Chat. A developer to make a new beat 'em up, a big one. Who's you gonna go to? People say Capcom and Sega. Man say, what's wrong with Ori? So this guy, stop it, bro. What's wrong with this guy, bro?
Everyone's saying Capcom or Sega.
Yeah, I'd say Sega.
Good shout, dog.
Capcom or Sega? Alright.
Yeah, everyone's saying Capcom.
That's what
Sega,
it's looking like.
Because they are the guys, really.
Couldn't say with the right mechanics anyone. Look at the indie beat 'em ups with such quality. Nah, but Capcom's they'll smash it at the water, bro. Capcom will probably hire some of these dons. But what's this guy saying?
Bandai Namco can try it. I think.
Alright, wait. Let me. What's Ori saying? Let me out him on the whole stream as well, to see as he wants to message me this. Yeah, what are you saying?
I had to voice note this because I can't type this all with 200 characters. Capcom are old now, bruv. I would love to say that they are big people that can keep the vibes going with the games they're doing. They're old in the way that they think. They won't adapt into doing the whole give a game for free and then make you pay for add-ons and so on. That is now what the market is becoming.
Namco.
Young people are so used
That's
to.
what I said, Bandai Namco.
Capcom's last 5 years, they have remade half the games you've lot have mentioned or repackaged all their anniversary packs. The last big game they made, which was a beat 'em up, was Street Fighter 5. And does anybody even remember the last time they played that? It was dead. 4 was the biggest one they had in the past decade, even more than that.
Now Street Fighter 5 is a fighting game, I say.
When 4 came out, and that was the biggest one they had over that batch of time. Blood, it's a wrap for Capcom in terms of they're dead, but they come from an arcade machine industry. Yeah. They're not used to having to do things where you then go, all right, we're going to give you a game for free. The developers don't act that way. And they're such a large business, it's hard for them to come back without sticking to their old school way of doing games, or else they would have come out with something already. The way I want to scream right now, but I can't even type.
All right, so that was my mate Ori.
Big up Ori.
Big up. So let me just counteract that.
There's some points he had.
He had a point. He had a point. Ooh, Cuban. I agree. I agree with Cuban. Arc System could make a good one. Right. Let me explain why Arc System would make a sick one. Arc System is that Guilty Gear lot, yeah?
Yeah.
The 2.5D of Guilty Gear is very clean, you know. It's so clean, bro. It's so clean, bruv. And I mean, it's sick. They could make a sick beat 'em up, I reckon. They could make a sick beat 'em up.
Oh no!
You say they tried,
guys. Said they tried.
They tried!
What game did they use, man?
Capcom is old.
What game?
It's old, bro.
No. I don't care. Capcom's old, but then man will still come out and smack it.
They're
man will smack it.
still using those arcades, fam.
But fam, who has the best fighting game on earth?
It would be. Yeah. Well, why would you say they Capcom?
Because the Street Fighter is still the best fighting game. I don't care what no one says. It still is.
But it's still the same. Do you know what I mean? There's nothing new.
Man said they made a Guilty Gear beat 'em up. Nah, Guts, you're gonna make me search this right now. Right now. They made a Guilty Gear beat 'em up. Oh no, they did.
You say it's terrible.
Oh no. Oh no.
Man sounds like Red Rat. Oh no!
Don't make me
Did
laugh.
they make a Guilty Gear beat
Soul
'em up?
Calibur. I see. I like Soul
Is it called
Calibur.
Guts? Is it called Guilty Gear Judgment? Let me see it.
Loves River City Girls.
Oh my god, they did. Hold on. This looks a bit fluid though. Hold on, let me show the stream. Wait. Stream, 1 second. Let me just work a little je ne sais quoi. Hold on, one second. Blood. It looks a bit fluid though, Guts. I can't even lie to you, bro. Looks a bit fluid. A bit fluid. I can't lie.
Are you showing it?
Right. Is this the game, Guts? Is this the game here? But this looks a bit decent. I can't even lie to you.
You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of the game
Dragon's
that
Crow.
we played.
Dragon's Crow.
Yeah. That's what it reminds me of. That's what it reminds
Alright.
me of.
I think you know what we're playing on Beat 'em Up Sunday, yeah? Yeah.
Is this online though?
Nah, probably not, but pass it.
No, when I say okay, but is it more one player?
Oh yeah, I don't know actually. That's a good question. What is this not? Wait,
I'm
man.
looking at it. I'm not seeing anything great. I've seen him do the same.
Oh, it's
Same
the
move.
frames. It's fluid though. Imagine an updated one with the Arc systems, the new Arc systems level. Wait, stop that. It's one player. Oh, you looked at it?
It's one player.
Oh, you looked at it?
Guts is saying.
It's for the PSP.
Man said this is a mobile game. Oh,
No,
man,
Guts said. I think it is. It's
You're mainly fighting those lizard dudes.
yeah, I'm out.
Oh yeah. Oh,
I'm out.
Yeah, okay.
I can tell.
I'm out.
Yeah, without multiplayer, it's a bit dead. Yeah, it swags it when it's not multiplayer. But if I could imagine them a new one from the Arc systems would be alright though. I agree with Cuban. I think Cuban would. I think a new one now. For now, that the think of it now because they've gained new experience. It's just like Capcom. As much as Ori's saying Capcom's old, they've still gained new experience now. There's still new people within that team now. There's not the guys who made Street Fighter 2 have not made Street Fighter 5. You know that, right? That can't be, bro. That can't be. Am I wrong?
Man, that's a good point. That's a good point.
Grand Blue could get a nice.
No, you're talking about Grand Blue Fantasy, aren't you, Grease? Or
Yeah, no, I'm reading
Grand
LSA's comment.
oh, you had to turn around with a button. Oh yeah, all right, yeah, I'm out. Yeah, I'm not playing that. Yeah, I'm not playing that. You got to turn around with a button. Yeah, I'm alright. Capcom have leaned into their IP that works, and that's Resident Evil. Nah, Resident Evils, I've stopped playing them. Oh, Monster! You can't miss out Monster Hunter.
Yeah,
Skullgirls was a good game, and that would make a good beat 'em up as well. Skullgirls look decent. Fam, do you know what? Blood, I swear to God, please, God, please, just allow this channel to grow.
Yeah.
I will change.
Basically.
I will change the world's perception of a beat 'em up. I swear to God. I swear to you. I swear to you, Lord. I will change the world's perception of a beat 'em up because they're really doubting it, Lord. They're doubting it. They are doubting it. I don't understand why. But please trust me. Hey.
It's a generation, fam.
But yeah, Last time, let's ask the question one more time before we kick out, because we've been here for a while.
Yeah.
Can beat 'em ups compete with AAA titles if they had all the money, if they had the blank check? If you had a Microsoft blank check.
I still say no.
Gully says no. I'm saying 1,000% yes.
I'm in the middle.
If they done it now, this is the time to do it. Do it is now or never.
I'm rolling.
That's what I'm saying. It's now or never.
I'm definitely rolling with that. I'm rolling with that one. It's now or never.
Yes, big facts they could. Matt says yes. William says yes. Matt says yes.
They have a... Matt says, yeah.
But I'm imagining effing huge. Yes, it's all about the content. Cuban says yes. I'm imagining an effing huge long... I don't mean a long beat 'em up. I mean like bare stages.
There's a lot of yeses.
Depends on the franchise and how much support they get. Nah, brand new IP. It's a brand new IP, but you got unlimited money and it's got literally everything you can. It's got P. It's got money. It's got money behind it.
There's love
and there's a team.
Everything put into it.
Yes. There's another yes.
Yes, someone says yes.
King Noisy.
King Noisy says yes. I'm
BB
thinking
Stanley.
like 5 games in one.
Matt Hunter. What are you saying, Bandana Gang?
They just want to make them too short. Think of a beat 'em up. Think of a beat 'em up, but long like Breath of the Wild. Oh, imagine that. Your hands would get tired though. Your hands would get tired though.
I would pay money.
As long as it's not Capcom.
Ori, we're gonna fall out, bro. Nah, bro, we're gonna fall out, bro. Man's messing with my, but that's my top 3 devs, you know. They're my top 3. Anyway, now let me stop. We're gonna. That's the subject for another week. Top 3 devs. Who's your top 3 devs? Yeah. Imagine. Yeah. Cuban says knife length. If they got good depth with multiplayer, yeah, it stands a chance. Okay, I agree with you. I can't read your name, but I'm calling you XT.
Yeah, big up
XT. Big up
XT. It'd be worth it though. Not being negative, just looking at the track record.
Yeah, I'm not being negative.
No, it's not negative.
Negative.
No, man say their opinion. It's real.
Yeah, it's real. Yeah, it's real.
I think they can if they do it now. Like if they bring out more beat 'em up. The more beat 'em ups come out this year.
The window is now.
Early next year.
The window is now.
They have a chance.
Definitely, I'm with
2021 and 2022. They have to bring more through.
They have to like if Shattered Realms.
Shattered Realms, that's Greasy.
The combos.
That's Greasy's game. Shattered Realms is Greasy's one. That's Greasy's.
You know what? Shattered Realms is really good to play. It's really good to play.
That one's not even in development.
So fun.
Nah, Jitsu Squad I reckon is dropping this year. Midnight Fight Express is definitely dropping this year. He did say 2021. He did. You get me? 4-player multiplayer crossplay. Yeah, 4-player crossplay will be super sick. That'll be super sick.
Yeah. Remember, because they've got the money to do it. So
yeah, with unlockables. I mean, remember, Josh. These guys have got the money to do it. They got unlockables. They got DLC coming out every 6 months. They got some AAA games are beat 'em up style, just not 2D. This is what I was saying earlier, Cuban. This is what I was saying
don't say
earlier.
Nothing, face.
Anyway.
Cuban, name them.
Yeah, I won't say nothing. Cuban, name them.
Name those games you're thinking of that are AAA, but they're beat 'em up.
Name one.
We'll see if face.
Ori, bro, stop it, bro, stop it.
Oh
my
God.
Nah, you can't do that. You can't do that, bro.
The movie.
That's not fair, bro.
That's not fair.
That's not fair, bro. Nah, bro. Nah, that's not fair.
Like Van Damme and them, man.
Nah, you guys are naming hack and slash.
Nah, that's a hack and slash. Nah, no swords, punches.
What, Devil May Cry?
XT. What did XT say? What did XT say?
XT
Batman.
Arkham.
Oh. Okay. Yeah.
Devil May Cry, God of War.
Nah, Devil May Cry and God of War, we can't put that. Those are hack and slashes. No weapons. Punches only. But Arkham, that's another Arkham.
Yeah, but that's just a small element in the bigger game. Like
Yeah,
there's so
that's
much
a small
more
element.
going
What's
on in
the
Arkham.
first thing you
Man is
do?
There's so much
flying,
more going
Man
on.
is flying. Beating somebody up is
What?
It's just this part of it.
Oh my god, guys, are you not telling me that's not like the first thing you saw about the game? Was man punching guys up? Alright.
no. The first thing I saw.
Let me see Urban Reign. I haven't even seen it. I haven't even seen it.
Neither.
Beat 'em ups can happen, it's true. But yeah, they can.
Oh, Urban Reign is sick. Yeah, I have seen this game before. Yeah. I have seen this game before. You know what Urban Reign reminded me of? It reminded me of a lot of like I don't know why. It reminded me of Def Jam. It had Def Jam vibe. And that Tekken Force beat 'em up was decent as well. Tekken Force. Yeah, is it Tekken Force? Yeah, that was decent as well.
Yeah, what was that beat 'em up where you could?
You broke up there.
Sorry, what was that beat 'em up where?
No, you broke up again.
Yeah.
Mic check 1 2.
Yeah.
Mic check 1 2.
Yeah. Yes. They are.
What was that? What was that beat 'em up? Tekken. What was the beat?
It was a side. It was like a side. It was called. I think it's called Tekken Force. Tekken Forces.
He ate chicken.
Yeah, you ate chicken in that. That Tekken Force. That was good. I think I ended up playing that more than I played Tekken itself. After a while. Beautiful Joe. Is that where you got bare millions of people following you? That's that game. I didn't know about Beautiful Joe that much. Bouncer was wicked.
So what? Basically, most of the chat was saying yes, because I think we just
Best beat 'em up Capcom ever made was Beautiful Joe. No, it was Final Fight. Oh, look at William Stevens. He wasn't here. He wasn't here when we were talking about that. Look at William Stevens though.
Yeah, he said
Sleeping Dogs.
Oh.
He's saying sleep. Was fan.
Anyway, the core mechanic of that Batman game is the fighting. I ain't even played it, but fam, that's got to be the best part of the game, guys.
That is, I think I would say so. The core mechanic.
I agree. Am I going mad? Gully is agreeing.
But there's so much more involved in it. That's just not the.
It's not the main mechanic.
It's not the main.
Marvel Avengers. Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I said, Cupid. Hey. Man said Beautiful Joe was not a beat 'em up. Oh, he's trolling. Anyway, listen. Let's stop it here. Most of the chat said yes. A few man said no.
Most of the chat said yes.
But a few man
most of the chat are hope.
Greasy's on the fence.
Which is a good thing. Rise of the beat 'em ups.
I'm still here. Rise of the beat 'em ups, like Gully said. I'm still here with the rise, bro. Rise of the beat 'em ups, fam. Because that is what it is.
Yeah.
Man, not paying for 60 for a beat 'em up though.
Only with Gully, man. They now.
He says now or never, agrees.
Yeah, it's now or never. It is now.
Gully,
Or never.
now or never. They don't do it now.
Yeah,
what I will say is, .emu and Lizard.
Oh, they're breaking up. Yeah, but then man, Dotty and Liverpool, yeah.
They're doing loads.
They are pioneering.
MU and Lizard Cube.
Yeah, they're pioneering.
Opened the door again.
Yes, yeah, definitely.
And they made beat 'em ups matter.
Yeah, so the door's open right now, Grease. It's gonna shut soon.
This is what I'm saying, Gully.
They've opened the door.
But what's it gonna shut for?
Bro, like the kids don't like beat 'em ups, you know.
Everything.
But the kids,
but
let's not get twisted. The kids don't have money.
I know, but you can't force someone to pay.
No, but they don't have money, so they're not the ones buying it. Remember, the kids are only getting the game.
They do have money, bro, because they save their money, bro. They've not been spending.
I'll put it this way, Face. The average 18-year-old. Why?
They've got money to buy.
The average 18-year-old is playing Fortnite and Apex. I hear it.
Yeah, they've got money to buy.
Yeah, but that's Battle Royale.
Fortnite packs. Do you know what I'm saying?
Battle Royale is the biggest genre right now. It just is. It's just going to be like that for a long time. But then there are still other genres that are there. Like RPGs are still there. People still, I don't know, racing game genre is looking a bit bleak right now. But
the door's open right now, bro. But it's not going to be open for forever.
Yeah. It won't be open forever. But I think they've got time though. I think they've got 2 years. If there's nothing great in 2 years, it's a myth.
2 years. I give them 2 years.
Yeah, 2 years. That's it. I would. If nothing happens in 2 years, it's a myth. Because 2 years, that's when real next gen is really starting. Like really, like two years, I'd say will really start it. And yeah, if there's nothing there, yeah, it's a myth. XT is saying the average gamer age is over 30. Yeah, sports games are popular, but they're trash.
That's an interesting statistic.
That's an interesting topic. That's an interesting topic.
We'll have to look at that.
3D killed a lot of stuff. 3D killed a lot of stuff. Being 3D and trying to recreate the word.
VR,
I'm not sold on. I don't really care about VR.
Just yet. I think they've been trying
the back and forth thing.
Yeah, they've been trying to take that. I mean, that one's been trying.
No, you still need a team for a beat 'em up, though. You need a team, bro. You need a team. Streets Race 4 had a team. You just don't need a big team. I have seen the new controllers for the PS5 VR. It looks weird. I can't.
Yeah.
I'm not.
It looks like Sony Ericsson.
Yeah. It looks like this. What I'm doing with my headphones wire, it looks like there's some wire around it. Like it's like that. Like it's weird. Like it's hard to explain, but yeah. They look mad.
If you look at the Sony Ericsson logo,
looks like you've been handcuffed.
Yeah. It looks like you've been handcuffed. Yeah. It does. Yeah. VR is dead. I don't care. I don't care about VR.
VR. I don't know.
But I'm worried that's the old man in me speaking. I'm worried.
No, but you've got weight to say it right now. Nothing there.
Yeah, there is nothing there.
Yeah, VR is whack. One day I'll try it.
The big guys don't do it is because all they're concentrating on is what's popular. And remember, the big guys have their own IPs. They have their own stuff that they do anyway. It's hard for them to make new ones. Like, let's be real. Like, who's really making a new... let me stop that. I watched a little bit of...
He's not in the whole thing.
Oi, let me stop that because I watched a little bit of that Square reveal thing. Oi, there's that Forsaken game. It was called Project Athia before, but now it's called Forsaken. Yeah. Oi. Square, okay, guys, is that what you're doing? All right, you got me interested. You got me interested. Yeah. I'm not sold, but you got me interested. You got me interested though. I'm like, yeah, okay, Square. Cause you man, like we were saying before, Grease, you man.
Square were on their deathbed. Big up Yoshida though.
Boy, I was looking a bit.
He kind of gave them the oomph that them man were.
Oh, what's wrong? Ori, stop it, man. the old man in me still lost cap. Right, we need to get my guy Ori on the podcast.
100.
What you saying, Ori? Where you coming on the podcast, bro? Like you got a lot to say, bro. You got a lot to say. Yeah, you get me. And we'd like to have you on the podcast, bro. Yeah, we'd like to have you on the podcast, and you get me, and you know. Give us your side of the story.
We say he didn't turn up that time.
Yeah, you get me? Yeah. You say we'd like to have you here, bro.
Yeah,
we'd like to. You said when you are ready. Alright, cool.
Speaking of collabs.
Yeah, better plans.
Oh yes.
Speaking of
collabs.
Next week we're gonna have a part 2 of this stuff.
Yeah, with
yes,
SWPL.
SWPL.
That got.
Yeah.
You still got to show the briefcase.
Yeah, we ain't showed the briefcase. Yeah.
We thought Dotty was gonna say something.
Yeah.
Turns out.
Yeah. Yeah, Dotty messed it. They messed it up that day. They messed it up with an online podcast on Twitter.
Yeah, it was a Twitter.
Online. Yeah, it was worth it though.
It was worth it though. We got confirmation that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is 4-player. So that was the greatest thing about it. And you know what else was good? Wes nearly got through. Yeah.
He did get through.
He basically did get through, but the connection was mad.
But his connection died.
Connection killed it.
Yeah, his connection died.
Legendary.
But yeah, Ori, come man, come through, man, to the podcast. You get me? Come through, my guy.
Come on, G.
Well, we'll chat, bro. When you got some time, we'll talk. But yeah, man. Big up everyone passing through another podcast, man.
Come on. Big up.
You get me? Mad love for that. Also, I'm gonna put out a video after the podcast. It's a fighting game I found. I found some fighting game. I want you to tell me what you think of it. Yeah? It's an indie dev by himself. Nah. He's got a little team. But yeah, I want you to tell me what you think of this fighting game.
Cool.
Yeah? Wait, we need some new fighting games to fight. Yes, we definitely do need some new fighting games to fight.
Yes.
Fighter Friday is actually tomorrow.
It's actually tomorrow.
Yeah.
I don't know what we're playing though. What are we playing? I don't know. What do you want to play?
I want to play Soul Calibur, but yeah.
I want to play Soul Calibur.
Not by myself. You know, like that.
Hey, Josh. There's only 2 fighting games that you can beat me on. Only 2, bro. Only 2, bro. Don't try that, bro.
Do you know what? We need
Can't
to
beat
get
me
Wes
on
on Brawlhalla.
Yeah, we need to get Wes.
He wants smoke on
Yeah,
Brawlhalla.
yeah. Wes wants that Brawlhalla smoke. Yeah.
He
gonna
does.
get that smoke. Yeah, he gonna get that. He gonna get that work.
He gonna get that smoke.
He gonna get that work. Yeah, because he thinks because he plays
Conquer
Smash Brother Melee. He doesn't realize that this game you can use the D-pad so you can get smoked. Yeah. You can use the accuracy. Yeah. We gotta get that work. Wait, I have Under Night and Blaze Blue on my Switch. Okay, I'm on it. Any other games, I'm on it, man. Just mention them in the Discord. We'll talk in the Discord about what we're playing tomorrow.
Yeah,
and Josh,
yeah.
it is a fact. There's only 2 fighting games you can beat me on, bro. I will slap you on Tekken. Don't lie. I will. I will, bro. Street Fighter and Auto Combo Dragon Ball Fighters, you got me. But Guilty Gear though, it was a bit shaky, mate. You was shaky. If I have access to the PlayStation, I'll have them on there. Alright, sick. Alright, Cuban, I'm on it, man. Just put some suggestions in our Discord when you got some time. Man. And we'll sort out something for tomorrow, man. We need some more games for Fight Fridays, you're right.
100%.
I also need to jump back on Sekiro. I've been slacking.
So he says you ain't on
Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm. Yeah, I'll try that. Why not? I'm on that.
Yeah, I'm on that.
I'm on that. Why not? Bruv, any
Jump
game.
Force.
Any fighting game.
Man, I said Jump Force.
But not Jump Force.
Hey, let's do Jump Force. Hey, let's do Jump Force.
I don't mind. You lot didn't like it.
Hey, let's do Jump Force. I got it. Who's got Jump Force? You've been avoiding Min for a while, Face. Bro, Face, you ran away. Why is everyone on to me all of a sudden? There's too many Face comments in a row. You've been avoiding Min, Wild Face. Face, you want to play Tekken now. Yeah. Face, you ran away from Cuphead too. What? Hold on. Remember, it's me and Greasy on Cuphead. Why are you drawing just me out? Greasy's just there silent like, yeah. Yeah. It's a new face. It's a new face.
Fire.
I'm getting the fire.
Yeah, smoke.
I'm getting bare smoke. I'm like, hold on. Lads.
Slightly, I was dodging too, bro.
Lads. You have Jump Force crossplay. I swear it is.
I've got it on my Xbox.
I've got it on Xbox as well.
I got it there as well.
Greasy chilling and he's been good.
But yeah, man, we'll sort something out in the Discord.
Yeah, we'll sort something out, man. Yeah, because Bad's dragging on. We'll be all night. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
True sage.
No way. I own that version as well, Guts. No, stop, because we'll start going in. Yeah, man. Big up everyone, man. Passing through another beat on Sunday. I'm going to drop a video after this thing. If you got some time, just have a little check out on that fighting game, because that fighting game looks sick. It looks absolutely sick. So, yeah, like, tell me what you think about it. You get me? Also, Fighter Fridays tomorrow. We'll be playing some sort of fighting game. We don't know yet, but we will be playing something. You get me? Also, Beat 'em Up Sundays. Look out for that as well. You get me? And yeah, man. Next week, SWPO is coming to show us part 2 of more of the retro handheld stuff.
He never got to finish what
he didn't get to finish because of the .emu madness. So yeah, man. Cool, man. Yeah. And you know what we do at the end of the stream? We big up the chat. Yes. So I want to big up my guy Josh in the building.
Come on, Josh.
Hey, Bison in the building. Big up my brother CD Stan Lee.
Come on, family.
In the building.
Big up,
you
bro.
get me, Mr. Xbox himself.
Guts.
Come on, mighty.
Come on,
Guts.
man, like Guts.
Anti-LSA, aka Fade, aka Ultimate
LSA.
Jordan in the building, my guy.
Come on, G.
What y'all playing Beat 'em Up Sunday? We don't even know, William. We don't know. But big up my guy William
we're not
Stevens in the
sure.
building.
Big up Williams.
You get me? Big up my G Ori in the building. Come on.
Come on, thank you,
Soon
Ori.
to get him on the podcast.
Big up
you get
Nick.
me? My brother Nick Daya.
Come on, Nick.
Big up my brother
Thank you, bro.
Cuban Link. You get me?
Cuban
Big
Link.
up
Come on,
XT in the
Nick.
William
building.
Stevens.
Big up William Stevens. XT in the building. And type my
Come
brother
on.
in the
Chris.
building.
XT.
Man like Chris.
AKA Christoph. AKA Christopherson.
Man like Christopherson.
Big up my guy
Big up
Matt Hunter as
Matt.
well. My G.
Matt Fax.
You get me?
Yeah.
Matt Fax. Can't play on farm and Matt. Big up Badman Bandana Gang in the building.
Come on, G. Big
Yeah,
up.
you get me? Big up Big
King
up King
Noisy
Noisy.
Infinite.
There. Come on.
Yeah.
Big up Hakuto Dante. There.
Yes. Come on.
Yes,
In
big
the
up
Big up
75.
D-Buck as well. Big up.
Big up my GD Buck. Big up Jay Havelock. Big up
Come
MC
on.
Jeffsy.
Come
There.
on.
Big up my GD Buck again.
There was a couple new names I saw.
Yeah, big up my brother
Big you
Magetsu
up.
as well.
Big up Magetsu.
My guy.
Big up Magetsu. Come on, big,
Big up
up.
Nichigo, my
Big up
fellow
my brother
goal.
Ichigo, man.
Big
And,
up Michigan.
Yeah, man.
And big up everyone who we didn't get. Big up all the silent
Big up,
watchers.
yeah, big up all the silent.
Yeah, man. Yeah, put some
Time.
games in the Discord, man. You get me?
Oh yeah, should I put the?
Yeah, put a link to the Discord in the chat, actually, if you can. Can you do that? Man said big up J Huss. Big up
I
man like
know.
J Huss.
Big up JW
Oh,
for
big up
life.
JW. Ah, JW just turned up as well.
Been
We're back.
working
is
hard,
it?
I take
Oh.
it.
JW just there grinding. He got no time for
Grafting.
major plays. I hear that though,
Grinding,
bro. Keep your grind, bruv. Keep all your grind, my
That
guy.
grind on, G.
You get me? But yeah, man. Yeah. Also, I want to big up my guy, my guy Greasy.
Come on.
my guy.
Come on, G. Big up
Yeah.
Greasy.
That's my chief.
Every time.
Oh, big up G
Come on.
Greasy every time.
Sir Grease.
Also, want to
Big
big up my
big
guy.
up Gully.
Yeah.
Come on.
Big up my guy
Come on.
Cully.
Come
Hi,
on, bro. Thank
Come
you.
on, man.
Thank
Got to
you.
big up my Chi all the time.
You got a big up face. Come on,
Got a
G.
big
The
up
wizard.
face, fam. Come on.
Come on, man.
Alchemist. Come on.
Come on, man.
Come
Rise
on,
of the beat 'em
G.
ups, man. We're there.
Got
Rise
to
of the
beat
beat 'em
him up.
ups, we're there. You get me? And you know what? I'm not going to make this long because I need to go to the toilet. So run my outro in it.